Are you serious? Are you serious? Hurricane Nate brings a powerful storm surge and a lot of power outages, unleashing its flooding and power outages on the Gulf Coast. Matter of fact, Hurricane Nate just brought in this burst of flooding and power outages to the Gulf Coast on Sunday. Let me just break in right now with a quick update. Of course, we're praying for everybody in the Gulf Coast. The region, parts of which have continued to rebuild after Hurricane Katrina more than a decade ago, was largely spared the catastrophic damage. Thank God for that. But Hurricane Nate, the first hurricane to make landfall in Mississippi since Katrina in 2005, quickly lost power, with its winds diminishing to a tropical depression as it pushed northward into Alabama and toward Georgia. With heavy rain, it was a Category 1 hurricane when it roared ashore outside of Biloxi, Mississippi, early Sunday morning. Its second landfall after initially hitting southeastern Louisiana on Saturday night. The storm surged from the Mississippi Sound, littered Biloxi's main beachfront highway with debris, and flooded a casino's lobby and parking structures overnight. By dawn, however, Nate receded. The floodwaters didn't reveal any signs of widespread damage in the city where Katrina had leveled thousands of beachfront homes and businesses 12 years ago. And no storm-related deaths or injuries have been reported as of right now. Thank God for that. As Hurricane Nate pushed ashore, though, the hurricane spawned storm surge in coastal areas, flooding the parking structures of the Golden Nugget Casino in Biloxi and pushing water several blocks deep into the city. It kind of surprised us, they say. People who live 2 blocks north of US 90 told the Biloxi officials on their Facebook page, "We didn't expect it to be this deep. It comes in pretty good. There was a lot of water." Now, around 28,000 customers from multiple utility companies are without power in southern portions of the state of Mississippi today, as officials from Mississippi Power, which covers all 3 counties of the state's Gulf Coast, told Fox News they expected to fully restore power by Sunday night. Now, following Hurricane Nate, our dedicated team at the Mississippi Power facility is actively assisting our customers and restoring the service, said the Mississippi Power CEO, Anthony Wilson. And the safety of our customers and employees is our top priority. We know how important electrical service is to restoring quality of life after a storm, and we're working hard for our customers and their businesses. And more than 100,000 residents in Mississippi and Alabama were without power Sunday morning, although some were starting to get their electricity restored, and about 6,800 customers lost power in Florida, according to Governor Rick Scott. Mississippi Gulf Coast casinos got approval to reopen in mid-morning after closing Saturday as the storm approached. And in Alabama, the storm flooded homes and cars, and the coast of inundated at least one major road in downtown Mobile, Alabama. At sunrise in Pensacola Beach, Florida, small front-end loaders scraped sand off a parking lot and returned it to the nearby beach, and sand also was blown onto the decks of beachside bars and restaurants. But in Alabama, Dauphin Island Mayor Jeff Collier said he woke up around 3 a.m. Sunday morning, discovering knee-deep water in his yard. Although some homes and cars on the island had flooded, Collier said he hadn't heard of anyone needing to be rescued. So we didn't think it would be quite as bad as it was, but kind of snuck up on us in the wee hours of the morning. So folks, we're going to be okay here. The sad news is that Hurricane Nate did kill 22 people down in Central America, in Costa Rica, in Honduras, in El Salvador, and Nicaragua. Those 4 countries suffered the loss of 22 people and some injuries. But other than that, America has been spared. We've survived Hurricane Nate, and we just thank God for that no one lost their lives in the initial reports coming out of the Gulf states. So thank God for that. Fourth hurricane to hit America this year, but this one was the weakest, Hurricane Nate. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. We are living in the last days, and we will have a full update of all of the current events tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern on No, this ain't Primetime Live. Sunday Night Live. That's right, Sunday Night Live. I'll see you guys tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, as we're still in the Feast of Tabernacles. And so we worship the Lord and thank the Lord for his goodness. God bless.